Hi, shameless plug. I am recording this with the stream overlay because I'm live on Twitch, streaming Pokemon Violet for the first time. This is relevant to an update video because of the issues in this game right now seem to be mounting. This isn't in the Homebase report, and it's nothing that I can actively show, but actually I do have a tweet. So let me just show the Save the World news here. This is not an official account, I don't believe, but there are a lot of reports of people getting crashes from takers. There have been a few reports of the Hemlock crashing their game. Artees in chat said that he shot a taker with a Hemlock and couldn't use his PC for 5 minutes. So it seems like there are more performance issues now than ever. There is an official post saying that there are currently crashes on PC, I believe on BR and Save the World, I think. So yeah, the game is very unplayable right now. It's not just you, and they are working on it, and they are aware. That's kind of also why I plugged the Twitch stream, because I'm pretty glad to be playing Pokemon Violet today, because yeah, there was also a bug patched for fill and no fill. And honestly, I'm not going to BS you guys. I'm just going to get right into it. So here's what should happen. If your game is on invite only, it will slowly scroll the information that it is set to invite only. It's disabled when it's set to invite only. Yeah, I don't know why the hell they don't just put like a bigger box with all the text and not make you wait for it. You ever checked the like info tab in a mission to check if it's like a 4X mission or a single player mission? It'll tell you like the power level of the mission and then scroll, and I'm looking for N or 4. If it's N, it's a normal mission. If it's 4, I'm in a 4X mission. This happens in Ventures when I queue the missions based on like what I need for the zone. I don't actually know if it's a 4X mission. My point is, slow scrolling text is something I have a gripe with, and I'm telling you all about it. But this was apparently not fixed. I know I'm skipping ahead because at the very bottom of the Homebase report, this was said to have been fixed. However, Freight on Reddit has stated that it didn't actually make it into the update as expected. So it appears as though this is actually fixed, but it's in a version of the game that's not yet pushed. The reason this happens is because they need to set an update, finalize it, get it verified so that it can go on consoles and PC alike, and then they need to line it up with Battle Royale updates. Fortnite Save the World is not important enough to shut down all of the servers for everybody. That's just the truth of it. I'm sure plenty of you will have opinions about that, but it's known. So they need to line up their updates with BR. In this case, it seems like it was just a simple information error where this is a fix that has occurred, but it's not in the game yet, so it functionally doesn't exist. In-And-Outlander also got buffed. And you know what? Since I'm already going backwards, usually I go top down to the Homebase report, talk about the things coming back, then get into the nitty and gritty. But you know what? I'm just getting right into it. So In-And-Outlander now correctly grants 2 charges and has been buffed slightly. So let me tell you what that means. In-And-Outlander is Ambush Buzz. I'm telling you all now Ambush Buzz because I forgot who gave In-And-Outlander for a while. Basically, she makes it so that when you eliminate 6 enemies within 10 seconds of using a phase shift, you get a charge. I used to use this in speedrunning dungeons, which was really nice. You just phase shift, kill a bunch of things, get another phase shift charge, and dash off. It's not super useful, I didn't think. I think I phased it out of usage, and that's a pun that's going to land in like 3, 2, 1 with Sanguine Dusk, because she gives you phased shift. So that kind of damages enemies, and you can sort of kill them, especially if you use like the fireworks from Fireflower. I can't find her. Oh, wow, great timing today. Hey, I'm actually using my menu appropriately today. Normally in these videos, I just get stuck for 15 minutes not finding heroes. But yeah, you can deal damage with your Outlander. The egg bombs are actually great too. Forgot about her. So like egg bombs, I think is what I use. Plus in an Outlander, you could actually kind of infinitely sprint around with the phase shift if you had like enemies to kill. Apparently her commander perk was bugged, which was not known to me. I did not realize this was a high priority change. I'm tempering my response for YouTube so I can give you guys a more unbiased review, but I will admit my response on stream was not positive when I saw this, because in my mind, this is a positive change in every way on its own, but I see this as real life developer time. There's a human programming Save the World, and instead of like 40 other things I could probably think of that is more important, they decided to fix an unimportant hero. I don't know why this was such a high priority, but they did it. So I hope it didn't take too long, because that, of all the things I could change to save the world, I know some of you have wanted me to make a video on that. Ambush Buzz was like not even in the top 100. All right. My opinion's out of the way. The buff is now it is eliminating 4 enemies in the lead. It gives you 2 charges. Apparently she didn't actually give you 2 charges before. Literally nobody who told me noticed. If you guys ever find weird bugs like that, please ping me. Everybody pings Archer. I don't know why people think that Beast doesn't want to know these things. You can ping us both on Discord. I really like to stay in the know because I've been very busy with life and playing the Nintendo Switch lately, so keep me in the loop. I really like to have information. Anyway, you can also see the difference in this. Little shout out to Mattio's massive spreadsheet of every single hero in the entire game and every single weapon. Like, this is a ludicrous amount of data that they have gone through here, and it's just a good resource because Ambush Buzz, right at the top here, my overlay is probably covering, you can see that her old perk, because Mattio hasn't gotten to fixing this, is 6 enemies. I think I might have edit permissions. I don't know. I'll probably message him, but it's now 4. So great. That hero is buffed now. Actually, hold on. I need to reopen that tab because I would like to link that down below, and I don't want to lose it for you guys there. So yeah, Ambush Buzz got buffed. No Fill got fixed, kind of, but not really yet. And then they fixed an issue where the wrong prompt could be displayed when you're interacting with the defender post. I did not personally encounter that bug, but cool. Defender posts working functionally is great. As for other updates that we're expecting, no info on the UI changes, no info on the new Lars bundle. I'm sure all of that will be coming soon, TM. But yeah, let's just get into like the other stuff, you know, the things that are also somewhat important. War games, it's easier just to show you in the timeline. Basically, we are on the 28th coming up here, so Quantum Countdown and Shortcut should be coming out here. That's a thing. So Quantum Countdown and Shortcut, yeah, there you go. Look at that. I could read. And Major Oswald is coming back around, who is apparently better. I'm skipping over the war games, by the way. If you want these, you can read it right there. Homebase reports are always linked down below in these videos, so you can investigate as you see fit. I just feel like a banner in a game mode that I don't find fun, that has been re-released year after year, is just not something I want to spend too much time on in this video. But Major Oswald is apparently better than I always knew. So I've said this recently, but I'll say it again, that affected enemies take 25% increased weapon damage from his war cry. Now, with the way that damage stacks, that's actually a lot, because as I understand it, if there's somebody who's dug into the nit and gritty and I'm getting misinformation here, you know, comment down below, correct me. I'm just telling what I've been told, and I believe the game to be. Oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. This is where I lose heroes. I want not Star Spangled. I want this girl. Yeah, Special Forces. Banshee is the main game, but I don't want to menu too long. So she is the typical best hero for damage. You get 25.5% weapon damage. What I understand this to mean is that this stacks with your damage and it's not multiplicative. So if you've already got a bunch of damage bonuses like Crack Shot and Assault Trooper giving you 17% in support, or like Sledge giving you 225, not him, no, crits are different, then it's not actually 25.5%. That's the point. In fact, I was once doing a bunch of math with Crack Shot and the Scourge build, and I found Extraterrestrial Rio, who gives you a whopping 20% in support, was functionally giving about 4.5% actual damage when it was all factored in. Now, it really was 20% of the base damage, but in this case, our base damage was like 9,200 damage getting stacked with Crack Shot and Rio and Assault Trooper Ramirez. It was getting up to like 30-some thousand damage per shot. So it wasn't 20% of that 30K, it was 20% of the 9K. The reason I'm saying all of this, and I've probably lost all of you, is that Major Oswald, as I understand it, stacks separately. So in this case, the weapons are not doing more damage. The enemies are taking 25% more damage. So you can take that supposed 30k damage per Scourge shot, and it would actually do 25% more. So you'd be doing about 37.5k. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, I don't know if this is better against like the Storm King's Horn, which is typically where Banshee is popularized because, you know, it's not an enemy. The Horn is an environmental object, but it would potentially affect the end phase of the Storm King. If he takes that increased weapon damage, I don't know. I'm just saying Major Oswald is a hero a lot of us wrote off. I'm included in that group, but he might actually be considered. As for the Snare, I've never believed that to be super important, but that's a thing as well. I just think his damage bonus is, I don't know, worth some considerations. So, yeah, I will say, as a commander in a normal game, Warcry is not active enough to make this bonus worth it at all, in my understanding. Hey, if you can prove me wrong, please do. I'd love to make a video on it. Hell, my favorite build that I plug like crazy, I just made an updated version of it, was literally a YouTube comment. I don't know the exact timestamp, so I'm not going to go dig it up, but like the most insane build was literally one commenter on my entire channel just say, hey man, Flash AC and Chaos Agent, try it out. And it is... So yeah, leave a comment. I read my comments. Fall Love Ranger is also super good, used in that exact same build. And I actually checked my footage on my recent video, on the Crow's Nest video, and he gives you 6 energy over 3 seconds. It's actually 6 energy every second for 3 seconds. I actually believe they fixed that and then reverted it, where he actually does give you intentionally 6 energy per second, because it's not that much to be broken, but he's basically doing the commander perk and support, and it's super useful, super nice. Fallen Love Ranger is like my go-to energy hero. You just get an elimination and then passive energy rolls in. It's super convenient, very useful hero. I know that he's like a repeat hero, it's not headline news, but like very good to have. Like I mentioned, I used him in the most insane build and a very recent video, literally 3 days ago in the Crow's Nest video, I used him. Now, just to balance things out, Battlehound Jonesy is coming around. Yeah, extra grenades is, you know, nice for grenades, but grenades aren't really the strongest thing in the game. So even after their buff a while back, he's worth having. I think every hero is worth picking up, no matter how much gold it takes. You should get one of everything, but not the most exciting hero. So yeah, we already covered all the bug fixes, and that's the Homebase report. So Twitch link down below. New videos coming out all the time. I just had the Room Super video go out. Super fun loadout. Super fun weapon. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe. Go get some ice cream, and yeah, thanks for watching.